So, but before that, before we go into our health talk, actually, you'll be chatting with someone. She's gone through a very special program. She herself has experienced the transformation of our health programs, and she'll be sharing with us her experience, her journey, and the tips and tricks of how to achieve our individual personal goals. So, uh, before that, I'd like to announce to everyone at the outset, at the start, that we will be having question and answers after our interview with our very beautiful guest tonight. And then after the Q&A, you can meet up with your friend or the person who invited you in our breakout rooms, or you can meet with them personally directly through your personal group chats. Okay, so for tonight, as I mentioned earlier, we're very blessed. We're very excited because we've invited a very special guest speaker. She's not only beautiful, she's also talented, she's also very smart, and she's also a very successful young professional. And she's all the way from Cebu. Help me welcome with a virtual round of applause our beautiful guest, Miss Casey Canton, Miss Karine Casey Canton. Hi, Casey.
Hi, Sir Ian. Wow, thank you very much for your kind words, right? I'm really overwhelmed. But anyway, thank you so much for having me. And I'd love to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share my story. And I hope I can be able to inspire everyone in the room somehow after this. So, yes.
Wow, thank you very much, Casey, for gracing us with your presence and of course, your beauty. By the way, before we ask Casey about her background, unahan ko na siya. Casey's actually a beauty pageant finalist. So nabanggit ko na kanina, she's beautiful, but she's also very smart. I know her personally because Casey is based here in Cebu. She's connected with a big international company, and maybe we can ask Casey herself about her background, where she really is from, what she took up in college, what was her experience. Yes, Casey.
Thank you, Sir Ryan. Yes, everyone, my name is Casey Canton. I am 27 years old. I am originally from Mindanao. I took up Bachelor of Science in Accounting Technology. And right now, just like what Sir Ian mentioned, I am working in Cebu City. So my career background revolves around sales. I've worked in a BPO company before, call center, right? And I work with direct clients from all over the world. So it's more of like sales is life. And just like what you mentioned, Sir Ian, prior to gaining weight, I used to join beauty pageant and luckily earned a few titles. So you can only imagine people who used to seeing me having that kind of beauty queen image. And then after reuniting with friends and family to whom you haven't met for a long time, they would ask you like, what happened to you, Casey? You gained a lot of weight. Casey, you're still 27, right? You look like you already have 10 kids. So just imagine the comments. But right now I am working on, thanks to BodyKey, thanks to the meal replacement shake that I've been taking right now. And I am not doing this because I care about what other people think about me, but it's more of like longevity and health purposes, as well as loving myself by investing on my overall health.
Wow. Casey, before we go through some of the technical questions about, you mentioned
Yes.
about BodyKey, about your health journey, there's one very important question that I've been getting. Are you married or are you still single?
Never been married yet, still single.
Wow. So our handsome guys out there, that's big news for you guys. So thanks, Ryan, for showing the picture of Casey. So I will continuously repeat myself. Casey is a beautiful lady And I know her personally. I've been speaking to her many times. Every week we see each other. And grabe talaga. Beautiful lady, smart lady. And seeing first time I saw your picture from your pageant days, Casey. So amazing of so your story is you're from Mindanao. You took up
Mm-hmm.
accounting, is that right?
That's correct.
So imagine, my goodness, and then you joined beauty pageants, and I know that you won the Miss Mindanao pageant. Is that right?
Yes. Way back
Wow.
2014.
Oh, that was about what, 9 years ago.
Yes, 9 to 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious, Casey, with
Mm-hmm.
I'm not if we may go into your health journey.
Mm-hmm.
How, uh, guys are not supposed to ask this of people. Uh, what was your weight before you went
Mm-hmm.
on this weight journey, and how much did you achieve in terms of your in terms of your health goals?
Yes, so it was like 3 months ago. I weighted around 84 kilos. So you can only
84.
imagine the ones that Sir Ryan presented or showed up in the screen. I can still remember that. Oh, oh my gosh, I don't want to go back to that to that kind of image again. But yeah, and then right now still working out on losing more weight. So recently I am at 74 kilos already. So that's like 10 kilos less than my previous,
Wow.
yeah, 3 months ago.
Can I
Mm-hmm.
clarify that, Casey? So you started 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You lost 10 kilos in 3 months.
Yes, that is correct.
Was that gradual? Every month you lost about 3 kilos, or was there a point where it really fast tracked your health goal or your weight goals?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Sir Ian. I could not, if you can hear it, oh, is she really sure that she lost that much in a span of 3 months? The answer is yes, I am very sure because I could not do it alone. I took supplements, I took meal replacement shakes, which, I'm gonna share it with you later on. So I had a help. I had help with supplements by taking supplements. Yeah.
Wow, I'm looking at your picture right now on the screen. Amazing talaga. So this was your before and after. You're wearing the same
Same
clothes.
shirt.
I'm reading the chat right now, Casey, and we have a question all the way from the Republic of QC from Sir
Okay.
Titus. He's asking, what was your biggest challenge in the journey to your ideal weight target?
Oh, that's a very good question. The biggest challenge, firstly, is motivation. Why do I need to lose weight, right? Why am I doing this? So the challenge really is having that motivation, because if you do not have that strong motivation to start, you won't even finish, right? You won't even achieve your goal. So it's more of like the discipline, consistency, right? Because as you know, food is life.
Uh-huh.
Who wouldn't want to eat good food around us? But yeah, I have I'm taking meal replacement shakes whenever I go travel instead of buying fast food outside. I just take my healthy meal replacement shake, because if I will stop now, it will be really hard to go back and start all over again.
Yeah, you were saying about motivation.
Mhm.
What exactly motivated you to start on this health journey?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's another very good question, Sir Ian. My first motivation was that my allergies. Who amongst
Allergies.
you here
Okay.
got hives? Hives, yes.
Hives.
Yes, yes, Sir
Uh-huh.
Ryan. So when I was at 84 kilos, my eating habits was really bad. Like almost every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, coffee. Mention those branded coffee, expensive ones. I eat fast foods every single day. And all of a sudden, I get these hives that won't go away. So my motivation is that if I have that clean eating habits, it can also help with my health. And there also came at a time where I I had a hard time breathing, and I
Wow.
feel
Yeah.
tired. Yeah, I feel
Uh-huh.
tired all the time. That was a strong
Uh,
motivation for me to start.
and to think you're still very young.
Correct.
Sayang kayo ang pagkagwapa. I'd like to clarify when we say hives, it's a skin allergy, right?
Yes, skin rashes. Like you see, yeah, it's more of like a squared or circled
Uh-huh.
reddish. It's very
Yeah.
itchy. Yeah,
Oh, wow. So
yeah.
you can really connect your allergies to
To what
your
you eat.
weight problem, to the food that you're eating.
Correct.
Okay. Aside from BodyKey, aside from the supplements, what else were you doing during your health journey?
Yes. So when I was, you know what, Sir Ian, when I was at my younger age, when I was like 21, 20, 22, or 19, even if I do not exercise and eat less, I can still lose weight.
Mhm.
Surprisingly, right now, at least for me, it could never be the same. So since that was a challenge, I realized that with my age, I need to move more. So I have three things when it comes to movement strategy. So firstly, I have a goal of having at least 10,000 steps. It sounds cliche, right? You always hear that. In order for you to lose weight, you need to have at least 10,000 steps. I love walking. So, for example, if there's an escalator, I prefer to walk on stairs, especially if I'm busy, right? And I will maximize, the fact that my workplace at the moment is just a walking distance from my home, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of like walking. And then secondly, I watch online fitness videos, right? Like cardio, high intensity workout videos, and then Zumba. Because I do not want to feel like I am doing this, I am moving more. And it feels like I am punishing myself. I love dancing. So I want to make sure that I am losing weight while, making fun, right? Losing weight is really
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
So I love Zumba. And then lastly, I invested with a gym membership as well. So I lift weights. I do that thrice a week. So whenever I travel and could not go to the gym, I just make sure that I have enough calories to burn by walking.
Oh, wow, that's good. So you mentioned earlier about nutrition, you mentioned about body key, supplementation, you mentioned about exercise.
Mhm.
Would you have other habits that you changed as you in the past 3 months that you were
Yes.
not doing before? Aside from the
Yes.
food, also you mentioned about food.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I changed my sleeping schedule. So I mentioned
Uh-huh.
earlier, yeah, I mentioned earlier that I had an experience with call center, right, BPO company. I
Uh-huh.
had like 5 years overall experience, and like a year of that was more on working night shift.
Uh-huh.
So it's, I mean, sleep is as important as diet and exercise. So right now, I aim for 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep, and it
Uh-huh.
is only negotiable during busy work days. But of course, I always make sure that I can catch up. And yeah, way back when I was freelancing, and most of my clients were from the US, I my sleeping schedule was messed up. So right now,
Uh-huh.
I mean, at that time, Sir Ian, I couldn't control myself. I was always craving. So right now, what I have changed is really sleep, because having a sleep schedule and sticking into it really helped with controlling my appetite.
Oh, that's good. Wow, those are great inputs, Casey. So let me summarize it again. You mentioned about food earlier, so better food choices, exercise, right? And then nutrition, and then sleep. Did I miss anything?
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, you covered it all.
So I was thinking, sleep, people can do that. People know about that. Food, we all of us can do better in terms of our food choices. Exercise, we know about the benefits of exercise. But you mentioned about body key. I'm curious about that. What's your experience with body key? Can you tell us something about body key, your personal experience, and anything, any unique features about body key that you can share with us?
Mhm. Yes, definitely. So Body Key is like your ultimate transformation partner. So if I can actually share to everyone, before the grand launch of the Body Key last May 6th, I was one of the pilot participants to take the Body Key, right? And I am really thankful to one of my friends who introduced Amway's weight management products, specifically Body Key, because just like what I mentioned earlier, I could not do it alone, right? I need help. And BodyKey really helped me a lot, right? Yes, that's what I did. I took supplements as well, right? There's someone in the chat room asked me, I mean, you mentioned earlier, how did I lose that much weight? So I had
Yeah.
help with Amway's products, right? And I did even tried crash diet a couple of times, but I
Uh-huh.
always gained the weight that I lost. So it's really not sustainable. Right now, my goal is really to reach my normal BMI. So to help me
Uh-huh.
with the process, I've been taking Body Key meal replacement shake twice a day and a salad during weekdays. I know.
Okay.
I'm not perfect. So whenever I eat out during the weekends, I try to look for a healthier alternative so I won't overeat. But during the
Uh-huh.
weekdays, it is non-negotiable. It should be two meal replacement shakes, Body Key, and a salad, right? And my goal, I also have an app, by the way, which tracks my water intake. My
Uh-huh.
goal is to have at least 2,500 ml a day to help me feeling full all day.
Of water. So that's about 2.5 liters of water every day.
Yes, that's right.
You mentioned, Casey, about two body keys every day. So you're replacing two meals in a day.
Yes, that's right.
So what meal are you taking during the day? Is it breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
So I replaced my breakfast with Body Key and at the same time my dinner as well. So the salad will take place during my lunchtime.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Casey, I'm sure a lot of the audience right now listening will be thinking, my goodness, di na ako pwede kumain. Imagine mag-replacement shake 2 times a day. So I wonder, how was it for you replacing? All of us love to eat. Most people love
Yeah.
to eat. It's something
Yeah.
na gives us joy or helps us relax when we're eating. But the 3 months, you're doing that every day for 3 months. How was it for you replacing breakfast and dinner with Body Key? Was it depressing, or was it? How was it for you?
You know what? That's another good question, Sir Ian. Just like what I mentioned earlier, it really starts with a motivation. If you
Uh
want
huh.
to do it, you will, by hook or by crook, you will do everything, right? To be disciplined, to be consistent. And it's more of like the mindset as well. Also, Body Key meal replacement shakes, I mean, berry, chocolate, and the cafe latte. I love all of them. So the meal replacement shake is not boring, as if, oh, I could have ate a burger instead of this, but hey, it is more healthier. It's healthier than a burger. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, it sounds hard, but if you put your mindset into it, that because right, it really depends on the motivation as well. My motivation is to reach to my normal BMI. That's why I'm taking 2 shakes a day, and sometimes I do have a combination of a fruit,
Uh-huh.
fruit with a Body Key replacement shake, meal replacement shake rather, and then I tried to put a little bit of chia with the all plant protein, sorry, chocolate protein powder. So it was never boring. It was delicious.
Masarap pa rin. So even if you're not eating the usual food that we're used to, so you still enjoy
Of
having
course.
your body key. Actually, I've tried the body key, and for me, my personal favorite, I love the three flavors, but my personal favorite is the cafe latte. So all of my
Uh-huh.
friends who tried it, sabi niya, my goodness, her favorite coffee shop, she'll go there, but she'll be bringing her
And
body
I
key cafe
actually
latte.
I also tried like cafe latte with a little bit of achievers coffee and oh my
Huh?
god, heaven.
Okay. Casey, by the way, you mentioned earlier that you were having uh sorry, did we lose you,
Sorry,
Casey? Yeah,
sorry,
so
I'm here. Sorry about
it's
that.
okay. Casey, you mentioned earlier that before this health journey, so that was you started the health journey 3 months ago. So you were having allergies, and then you what other things that you mentioned earlier about you were having health problems. How about now, 3 months from the start of your health journey? How do you feel right now, whether in
Mhm,
terms of your health, your physical, or other aspects of your life?
mhm. Oh, amazing. I can still remember the days where I was at my lowest because of how I look and how heavy I was. So there comes a time that I no longer want to go out of the house, right? I'm ashamed of how I looked like before. I also questioned my self-worth, right? So right now, to answer your questions, Ryan, I feel more confident and my sense of well-being improves. I felt more self-control, less depression, and less anxiety that I had felt before my weight loss. Also, to be honest with you, I am more confident at work. As a salesperson, I need to look good. If anyone in the room is a salesperson, you sell something, then of course, if you look good, you feel good and sell more. Right?
Yeah.
And and my clothes fit differently. Yeah, as you can see there in the picture. And
Yeah.
I actually was teary-eyed when my clothes fit differently because I remember one time before when I was obese, um, I spent more than an hour shopping trying to fit the perfect clothes for me and ended up not buying anything. Then
Uh-huh.
got stressed, right, and ate out at an eat all you can buffet. Then the cycle repeats. So I do not want to go back to that,
Yeah.
bad habit. So it's hard for me right now. I realize it's hard to be waking up early and exercise, right? It's hard to choose healthy food sometimes, just like what you mentioned earlier, Sir Ian, or someone from the room asked, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, and be consistent, but it is also hard to be obese and prone
Uh-huh.
to a lot of illness. So choose your
Uh-huh.
hard. I only have one
Yeah,
life. You
yeah.
only have one life and one body. So we should take care of it. I should take care of it because no one else will.
Oh, those are great inputs, Casey. So it wasn't just about losing weight. It was also about gaining more confidence, becoming more. Do you feel more energetic now than you were three months ago? Wow. Okay.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So even with your mental energy, it's way better now than how it was before. Okay.
Mhm.
Before we continue, we'll take a short break right now. But before we take a short break, we'll be showing a few videos about BodyKey, about health, about the launch of our BodyKey. I'd like to go through some chats here. So there are questions here which we will bring up later And but yeah, I suggest for the people who are listening, do chat your questions or your feedback on our chat box. And there are greetings here. There's Matat Rico, greeting Nelit Bertiz. There's some comments here from Olive, from Titus, their questions. So we'd like to welcome all those who were able to catch up. So anyway, we'll be coming back. We'll be chatting again with Casey, and we'll be asking her some maybe advice on what are the things to expect, what are the benefits of the health program. So we'll show you some short videos to appreciate better what we have in our community.
Own your moment and give yourself a break.
I done raised this hell. I won't shiver, I won't shake. I'm made of stone, I don't break. Start me up, open my eyes, turn me loose and you'll see why. I was born ready. I was born ready. Staring at the pressure now. I won't quit, not backing down. I was born ready. I was born ready. Open my eyes, turn me loose, and you'll see why. I was born ready. I was born ready.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing to spend your Saturday morning with us.
We understand that weight management is simply calories in, calories out. Because weight management is more than just a number on a scale, and the problem itself is not as simple as we want it to be. But I think the beauty of it is you're among experts when we are trying to solve for this problem. And so as we move into you trying the product and going on to your journey, we want to wish you nothing but the greatest success and the greatest journey. I hope that you will all enjoy it as much as I have making this product for you. And so thank you for the time. Thank you for having me, and have a good night.
This is our first big face-to-face event after the pandemic, and we are truly honored by your presence tonight. Thank you very much for being part of the event.
Wait lang. Ready on 1, 2, 3. BodyKey Ultimate Transformation. Yeah.
Mabuhay po sa inyong lahat, and thank you very much.
May we all be an inspiration and a support to each other as we journey towards healthy wellness solution, and may we indeed inspire more Filipinos to live better and healthier lives.
Wow, thank you for that video, Ryan. Amazing. I really agree with that last message, that we are really helping people, Filipino people, live better and healthier lives. So, grabe, transformational talaga. So this is just the health part. It's not just about, I think Casey will really agree with this. It's really not just about losing weight. Casey mentioned earlier that she's tried a lot of crash diets before, but our advocacy or our mission is really about helping people live healthier lives. So while we were having that, while we were watching that videos, there were some comments on the chat box, and I'd like to read out this question from Sir Titus from Quezon City. By the way, those who have any questions or any feedback, feel free to chat on our text box. So this one's from Titus. He's asking Casey. Casey, what was your circle of friends and the people you move around with? Did they have an effect in the condition of your health? I think that's a very, very good question. That's a very powerful question. Very important question.
Yes, okay. So was my circle of friends, if I understand it correctly, you meant certitos, if they are also motivated, or yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, whether it's your family or friends, I think that's what Sir Titus, did they affect your health journey in a positive or in a negative way?
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, I am also doing this, like the healthy weight loss journey, not for myself, but also to inspire my family, my mom, to be specific, my sisters, because we have, we're big in the family. So even if I always tell them, you need to lose weight, we need to lose weight, they cannot trust me unless I do it myself, right? I also have my friends with me instead of the samgyup. If you're familiar with samgyup, I have a group of friends. We eat out during the weekends for samgyup, and I actually tell them about my journey so that they would understand if I prefer to choose the healthier ones. And so far, they were very supportive. Actually, they were asking me if I am selling BodyKey. I was like, okay, I will look for an ABO who's selling BodyKey meal replacement shake, so you can buy from them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir Titos is saying here, he's saying that it's difficult for him to go on a diet when the people he eats with look at dining as the last supper.
Yeah, especially if masarap ang ulam, di ba? Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
there's another question here from Olive. She's asking, how do you overcome cravings? Do you have any technique, or are there any secrets that you have,
Mhm.
secret tips that you have to overcome cravings?
Oh, that's a very good one. I am a sweet tooth, by the way.
Uh-huh. Oh,
So,
sugars, sugars and
yes,
carbs.
yes. Actually, the choco protein powder, you just mix it, the 2 scoops of the choco protein powder, you just mix it with 200 ml of water. It will, I take it as my snacks, one of my snacks. I drink that one. So whenever I crave for something, so I just use the choco protein powder, and I switch to a healthier alternatives, for example, honey.
Uh-huh.
So I take like at least 1 teaspoon of honey
Uh-huh.
and um an apple. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So more on fruits.
Yeah. Casey, you mentioned about the choco protein. So this, for those in the audience, choco protein is also one of the products that we have under the Nutrilite brand company. So BodyKey is a specific weight management nutrition product that we have under the Nutrilite brand. So chocolate protein, yeah, I love that also. It's a very good product. So it provides you with the protein that you need. It's plant-based, organic plant-based, and it's a very healthy option. By the way, Casey, if you don't mind, what
Mhm.
about BodyKey that you think it's unique compared to there are a lot of other meal replacement shakes there outside. What about BodyKey that stands out for you?
Oh, that's a very good one as well. Actually, what's since I am lifting weights, right? So, and I am on a fast track weight loss, so I tend to lose muscles as well. And what's good about Body Key is that aside from it's very convenient, a sachet of it can already give you 17 grams of protein, right? And if I can remember it right, yeah, actually I have that one here. Just to make sure everyone is they will believe in me that I've been taking this. So it also has like 5 grams of fiber, that you can get from vegetables, fruits and vegetables, and the 22 vitamins and minerals, because I cannot like eat every vegetables, every fruits in the world, right? And with this sachet, it can give me all at least a 22 vitamins and minerals. So that really stands out the most to me.
So it's
Plus,
really
by the way, it's only 210 calories.
and 210 calories to replace your
Breakfast and
breakfast and
dinner.
dinner.
Correct.
Oh my goodness. So that's how you lost the 10
That's it.
kilos. 10 kilos is what? That's
Yes.
22 pounds. My goodness.
Yes,
In
that's
3
right.
months. And masarap na weight loss program.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, actually I have 2 questions. One question is one question is about your advice to people. The
Mhm.
second question that I have for you is more of a Miss Universe question. So mamaya ako natatanong sa iyo. Pero siguro right now, for those who are listening right now, you've gone through you've had 3 months in your health journey, and you've achieved a lot. My goodness, that 10 kilos from being obese before, you're healthier now, you don't have your allergies anymore, you have more energy. What's your advice for people, whether they're obese, they're overweight, or they might have health problems, they have a family, they come from a family who also have health problems. What's your advice for us, everyone, especially it's not just about weight loss, it's about health. What's your advice to us?
Oh, yeah, this is on a personal experience, right? So just like what I have mentioned earlier, Sir Ian, we only have one life and one body, right? And for those who have families already, I believe that you need more energy because your family needs you, right? And if you are, if for example, at least for me, if I am obese, if I am overweight, has a bad domino effect in all other aspects of my life, mentally, physically, right? So I think my advice is really more of like, be kinder to yourself and give yourself a chance, right? Because I've been there. I've been there when I lost all the weight, yay. And then I gained back all the weight and it was like, I hate you, I hate myself, something like that. So I realized that I need to be I need to be kinder to myself. And really, it's more of like a process. And just like what I said, I'm thankful to one of my friends for introducing to me BodyKey because I could not do it alone. So it's more of like keeping an open mind, like take one step at a time.
Wow, thank you very much, Casey. One very quick question, Miss
Mhm.
Universe question. Okay, Miss Casey, if you were to become an animal, which one would you be?
Very out of the topic question, right? But I loved it. Who asked the question? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, if I will be an animal, that would be because I have a dog. So I would choose to be a dog because a dog is very loyal and very, very energetic, right? Also, they give light to other people because of their cuteness, right? So if someone is depressed, and I will be there in their room, if I am the dog, I will give light to them, get rid of their stress. And yeah, when all of us a dog, hello, you see, it will help eradicate the stress when you see a cute
Wow,
dog, cute puppy.
panalo, Miss Universe ka na.
I was
Well,
not expecting that.
thank you very much, Casey, for sharing your personal journey. But aside from your personal journey, which was very inspiring, gave us a lot of inputs, and your inputs about BodyKey, about exercise, about rest. I think those were very, very, very important inputs for all of us, not just those who are trying to lose weight, those who are trying to gain weight, but everyone who wants to achieve their optimal health. So thank you very much, Casey, for this wonderful, wonderful chat with you. Now, before we wrap up, if I may ask the founder of our CZG Philippines community, may we ask Olive Fernandez Bernabet to wrap up everything for us and give us some inputs. Hi, Olive.
Hi, hello. Nako, thank you so much, Casey, in behalf of our CCG family and all of us who are very passionate about health, not just losing weight, but being healthy. We'd like to thank you so much for this special time you shared with us, and not theorizing this whole thing, but sharing what actually it takes from your own experience, how to be motivated, how to set a goal to lose weight, and how to just make it happen. So we recorded this, and I'm, with your permission, Casey, we're going to maybe replay this again and or share this with other people who did not make it tonight. Thank you again for sharing your weight journey story, success story. Thank you. And back to Ian for the breakout rooms.
Thank you very much, Olive. By the way, for the information of everyone, Olive is a product of Nutrilite. If I may reveal, Olive, you're already a senior citizen.
Yes, I'm a senior.
But definitely she's 40 years younger in her metabolic age because of Nutrilite and the programs that we have in our community and in our association.
Yes.
So
yes.
that wraps up our health webinar for tonight, for this week. Looking forward to seeing everyone next Sunday for our health webinar. And after this, we will be having breakout rooms. So you'll be invited to a breakout room. So do click on the invite button, and looking forward to seeing everyone in our upcoming syzygy webinars. So thank you very, very much, everyone. Have a blessed week ahead. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Olive.
Everyone. Thank you, Ma'am Olive, Ryan, sir.